Okay, guys, at this point, I might as well cry because this is the fifth time I record this, and I don't know what happened. But the last one got recorded in slow motion. I don't know I don't know what the fuck happened, but yeah. I wanted to talk about again, my journal ecosystem. I changed some stuff. Why, you might ask, why did you change so much? Because this month, actually, there has been some news and changes. So when that happens, I like to create a change by myself. What this means is that I'm trying to balance um, this change that I cannot control by me changing something that I can control. So I can have a sense of control. I started changing stuff on my little like environment. My journal ecosystem is the one that found itself affected. So this is my journal ecosystem. I think I gave a tour on my vacation blog. I already showed you this. It's inspired by Louis Carmen and Paper Republic. Louis Carmen on the way that overlaps, and Paper Republic in the way of the chords. There are chords intertwined. I don't know if you can see. And here I have my sketchbook, planner, idea book, and YouTube small like book, but I put all my ideas for YouTube and plan stuff. The thing about this is that I encountered two issues. First, well, I can go ahead and show you what I'm incorporating, and it's that I'm gonna incorporate my iPad. One of the things that took me from this to here, or to like kind of overlap them, is that I have a planner, and I have not seen my planner in days. I just don't remember to look at it. I don't remember to open this up and look at my planner and do my stuff during the day. So that means that I'm forgetting to do stuff. That means that I think that I don't have anything for the day, and I do. So I do like to plan things on the Sundays for the whole week. So doing this here is not helping me right now because I'm not looking at it. And you can say like, if you can force yourself to look at it, I don't remember to look at it. That's the thing. Then that kind of got together with the fact that I have my iPad, right? And my iPad, I used to use it only for drawing, and that's it. This is the front. I have these stickers. Uh, this one's right here. This and this one too. I have a business with my boyfriend. It's called Inkable. A little plug here, maybe. We do signs, wraps, everything that has to do with vinyl, graphic design too, branding, um, everything that has to do with sound, flyers, everything. We bought this printer, this like huge printer, and a cutter and all of that. So when we just started this, but with this came a lot of test runs. So this is from the logo, and the only thing that survived one of the tries was the L. So I took it because of my name, and I just put it in my iPad. This is my logo that he could have, and then these apples that I drew. I have this Gloomy. This is from Megan Riannon's 50K celebration from YouTube, and I'm really glad that this one was for free because I think it's actually the one that I resonate with the most. And it says, "I know there is a quiet place to return to when I need it." I'm a big fan of everything that Megan Renner does. I'm a big fan of her YouTube too. As you can tell, like she inspires this kind of angles, and I know that a lot of people do this kind of angles, but like she inspires a lot of it. She's the first person I saw that did this kind of stuff. So these are test runs. This is all Daiso. I love Daiso stickers. These little bears, like this is all Daiso. And this is from this book called the Antique Sticker Color and Activity Book about this at Ollie's. It has beautiful stickers. It has like gorgeous stickers. The thing is that I thought you can glue this on any surface, but you can't. This is only for paper. So yeah, so I glued this on, but I love this so much that it kept falling off, and I glue everything around it so it can so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so this is the front and this is the back. A lot more stickers. I'm done with putting stickers on my iPad. I think this is enough. I have this pen holder for my Apple Pen, and this I'm gonna put on the description where it's from because I don't remember. This is a Ghibli sticker that I bought like 2 years ago. These all, I don't know where they're from, but my sister-in-law gifted them to me. Is capybara stickers and raccoon stickers. I also have this. She gave me that. She drew this actually, and I asked her to give me the one of the stickers. And this is Yumi, her cat. And I have a Stardew Valley coffee cup that I drew. This one was a test run too. I drew this as well. Stardew Valley chickens. This one I didn't draw them. These ones are the actual chickens. And then everything else is Daiso. And this big one is a test run too that my boyfriend made for me. This is my logo, and then one of my favorite pictures. Actually, I took it with this camera right here. And yeah, it's not that big deal, but for me it was because it's one of my favorite pictures, and I edited it. That was the first thing I edited on Lightroom, and I adore it. To this day, I think that I did a good job. As you can tell, before I open this, you might notice that I have a new intro and a new outro. That has a reason. That scene that you saw of my desk, that's my desk. That's my whole setup. I drew my whole setup, and that was actually intended to be the background, like the lock screen of my iPad. But I said, okay, I can use this for a lot more, you know. I'm still looking for music for it. My boyfriend has to make ones for me. He does music too, so here it is. This is one of the versions. You already saw this one, and then at the end of the video you're gonna see the other version, so stay tuned, I guess. My teddy bear from my childhood. Here's my journal, like this one. And my sketchbook that you saw, and then my tarot cards and all my figurines, and yeah, my favorite bag in Zuko. This is the best thing that I drew of this. Zuko, my dog, my baby. So then you open this. This is the first page. I only have 2 pages. This is not the interesting part. I cannot do an iPad tour because I don't really have anything to show you. But I'm gonna show you real quick. This is the first page. I have a Pinterest widget that is my inspiration board for art, and every hour it changes. So every time I look at my iPad, I mostly see something different. And then I have my Spotify widget with my K-pop. I've been really into K-pop lately, and you know, batteries widget. And then this is important because I was talking about my planner. I moved on to Google Calendar again, and I said again because I already used that in the past. I used it for my college, and it really helped me. And why I changed it to this system, why I changed to this system, if I can call it a system, I guess it's a system, is because I need that notification of, hey, you need to do this. I am not a big fan of the whole calendar with time sections. I decided to just use it and not pay attention to that because I do need that notification. So you can see when I open my weekly, like you can see everything that I did today. This is connected to my task. These are my Google apps. I use them all, like all of them. So then under I have all my games, the 4 games that I play, which is TFT, Fukuran, and Genshin Impact. This I went back to playing it this week. And then I have a ladro. I give them this little kitchen. I'm gonna show you a picture of like his like a little like Joker card. It's beautiful. I bought that at the anime material. I should have included that into the haul because I did bought that for him, but I forgot. But I might show you a picture. Um, so there's a new app. Uh, this for sketching is an Adobe app. I haven't tried it, but it's there because I want to try it, so I remember to try it. My usual drawing app, Procreate. Actually, here are the beauties from the sticker. And then, what else? I can show you. Here's the cup, the Stardew Valley cup, and here are the apples. So as you can tell, I drew all of that and I just printed it and put it in a sticker. So then I have Lightroom, my main editing app, but they're both a mess, but this is, I use it for note taking for my job, and then Notion I use it for my recipes, and then my photo app. So I left this app at the end because this is the app that basically turned me into using my iPad. I'm not paying for this app. I think $5 a week is a lot, for me personally. So I won't pay it. First, when I have my sketchbook, this is completely undated, and when I finally record full journal ecosystem, I'm going to complete this with all my digital work. One of the reasons that I'm doing this is because I doing a lot of digital work, and I'm gonna turn down a little bit my physical media and my traditional art because sometimes I feel more comfortable in there, but sometimes I feel more comfortable here. So right now I feel comfortable here, and that's why I'm not saying okay, I'm gonna switch from that to here and here to that. Is more like a incorporation, and it's like a full ecosystem that I'm doing. So this, you're gonna see a complete like on my full video of my journal ecosystem. Then I have my scrapbook. This is my latest journal that I added. I used to have my sketchbook in this one. This is the thing that excites me the most. Like this is really exciting for me. I added my latest sketchbook pages, and then I added the sketch for basically the thing you saw, like the whole artwork of my desk, and all of this that you see that you're like, okay, did you draw that? No, I didn't. I use Pinterest for that. I'm gonna leave my Pinterest down below so you can look at all my boards. I have a lot of boards, as you can see. But I have this one, which is my digital journal board. Yeah, everything's from there. And what I do is that, the typical, let's just do a test run so you can see. If you go into my photos app, let's say that I want to use this star. All right, you press it, and what I do is either copy and paste it on Procreate, or if I have my screen into, if I have my photos app and my Procreate, I can just take it to my Procreate, like just like this. Sorry, just like that, and then I'll have it. But if I just know what I'm gonna use, I just take a bunch of this, I go share, and then I save the image. So now this is a PNG version of the star, which is super cool. And you can do stuff like this with it. You just add it into Procreate. The only downside of this paper app is that because I'm not paying for it, I can only add one image per page, which is sickening. And I used to have it for free before this became like a pay app. I used to have a lot of images, but I lost all of that. So now I do my pages. What I do is that I go on Procreate. I do the whole layout like this one or like this one, and then I add it there, and then I do all the writing up there. I could do all the writing also here on Procreate, but I think here's like you can do this and you can look at your pages, and it's really nice to see. So yeah, this is my latest one. So then I have, this is my journal. One of the reasons that I also that I also like move here in terms of using a journal helps me to think things through and clear my mind and rant and be excited and all of that. So this is my journal. It should be blurred, but it's not. So I'm gonna blur it myself, but you can see that I write a lot already. So I used to have a journal, and this journal, like a physical journal, and I already finished it. I finished the last page. The thing about that is that I don't want to buy a new journal. I'm saving money right now, and I know it sounds extreme, but for me, it's like I don't feel the need for it when I have this, and also I don't want to buy one. Like I just don't. I want to save that much money. Um, so these are my three books that I have like on my iPad that I work on besides Procreate. So then on my second page is what I already showed you. This is completely wrong. I have to change that along. I know. I have a Google Calendar widget, another one, but just like the month view, and like a Google search widget. And then I have Pinterest, Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube. And then I have all the Google apps, Goodreads, plus Goodreads, Google Tasks, and this is just for art. We have Redbubble and Behance and Facebook and Fiverr, which Redbubble and Fiverr, I don't use them anymore. Oh, that's my lovely boyfriend. Look at him. He's so cute. So yeah, that's what I added to my system. So basically with calendar and paper and Procreate and Pinterest and all of that all together in here, and I think I love it. Um yeah, I adore this system. I really do. Right now it feels really nice because I can do, stuff like this, and this makes me so happy. But when I look at the collage at the end, I feel like I incorporated all the stuff, and this helps me also with that because I take a lot of pictures and I think, oh, it's just to remember stuff, but I don't look at those pictures again. So doing something like this is just better. It's just better, right? Like you can see, like I can feel this was like the last like 2 weeks in here. I do know that this is something that maybe not a lot of people like. I have the feeling that a lot of people are into more physical media like this. This is still part of the sisters basically. But I know with the uprising of Luis Carmen and Paper Republic, I know this is like the way to go for a lot of people. So I hope this makes sense to someone at least. I don't know, man. Like that's all that I wanted to show you. Um, I'm really really excited. But yeah, this does not mean that I'm going to leave my sketchbook aside and my traditional art aside. It's just I already did a lot of digital artwork. It's just that I'm evolving this iPad to do more, basically, to get its full potential. Um, so yeah, I think that's all. I don't have any updates reading wise because I have not read anything. I'm still casually in the ride in like the same pages I mentioned on my vacation blog, which is sad to say. Given that I wanted to um read at least 8 books this month, it's sad. I know it's sad, but it's fine. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, I think that's it that I needed to show you. I just wanted to give you an update about this, I guess. And yeah. Uh well guys, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing your hobbies and having adventures and hugging your loved ones. And